What is up, everybody? It's your here today, and we have to talk about this nonsense right here. So, Dead Space Remake just released, and it's probably the biggest third-party game that people have been anticipating until at least probably to like Harry Potter Hogwarts Legacy drops. But this is a big third-party game people were anticipating, and so while this game has dropped for pretty much every platform except like Nintendo Switch, there has been people do their usual comparisons between the different versions, and this is based on the loading time. So we have a Sony fanboy who purposely photoshopped a comparison of the loading times between the different platforms. And it's like, why would you even need to do this? Like, this whole thing right here is completely fake. It's false. This PS5 loading time that you put is not what it's supposed to be. Then he says another Xbox L. Well, you have to lie and spread misinformation to get a win over Xbox. Like, I just don't get this from these Sony guys. This is just a whole nother level of pathetic. So, if PS5 is so much better than Xbox, as these guys like to claim, why do you have to lie and spread misinformation about these different consoles? Like, it should be very evident that this one system is so much better than the other one. But nope, they have to spread and lie. And so, as he has these different load times, this is the actual load times. This is the actual one because this guy says if you're gonna Photoshop an image, don't make it so obvious. So the reality of these loading times, which I don't know why people care so much. Like, I'll take that back. I mean, it's not that big of a deal, but it's not really. So the PS5 actual load times is almost 19 seconds. We're talking about seconds here, people. Who really cares? The Xbox Series S is 13.9 seconds. Xbox Series X 11.5 seconds, and PC is the fastest at 9 seconds, pretty much. So maybe it stings because the Series S, which they call like it shouldn't have been made as holding back the generation, is loading faster than the PS5 version. Maybe that's what's stinging so bad because who takes time out their day to Photoshop this? Like, this is so cringy. Like, this is just another level of pathetic. It's like when you look in the mirror and that person looking back at you just screams pathetic at that point. Like, I don't understand. Like, somebody can literally go through their day and say, hey, I see the comparison. I'm just going to Photoshop and just spread misinformation on social media. Like, really? Then he has his handle is Xbox Tears 360, and he has an Atreus avatar, or Ellie. I think that's Atreus from God of War, though. But it is just like, wow. I just don't get it. Like, the fact that he took time to do this is just pathetic. It's just sad. Like, jeez. While we literally comparing seconds, like, it's not that big of a deal. Photoshop and the PS5 loading time, trolls are gonna troll. Like, I think it's just past trolling at that point. Like, you're literally spreading misinformation. It's like, why? Why even do this? PS5 has the faster SSD. 2 seconds isn't that big of a deal. No, it's like 19 seconds compared to like PC, which is 9 seconds. And we were hearing so much about this magical, super fast SSD, the PS5, that's only capable with this custom PS5 SSD. When it's like, nope, PC is twice as fast as the PS5. So just more and more as games progress, we get to find out that SSD was a complete lie. That it was just SSD. Nothing was magical about the SSD. It's just a regular SSD. How come the PS timer's font is slightly bolder than the rest? Because he's a fraud, pretty much. Not even good at Photoshop. And people found this because they zoomed in, because apparently he got one part that's sticking out past the other ones. You can see it by zooming into the picture, which I'm not gonna do. But this clearly he photoshopped it, which is just pathetic. Like what this guy says, what a loser. You're at this point in your life where you gotta Photoshop load time screens. It's like, yeah, you need to reevaluate something at that point. Like, jeez. Down bad. He is definitely down bad at that point. Gee. Everyone knows the PS5 was holding a generation back. And that's probably what really set this guy off. The Series S is faster than the PS5. That's probably what really set this guy off. Because the average person would be like, I don't really care. It's like a 5 seconds difference. Who really cares? But the fact that the Series S loads fast is probably the catalyst of this all. Keep fighting over a plastic box. I'll just get on with my life. Yeah, the few seconds is not really going to stop somebody from buying a game on PS5. That's not really a game changer there, people. Maybe if you got multiple consoles, this might be something that might change your buying decision. But if you only got a PS5, this is not going to change anything. So I don't know why this dude is so butthurt and pathetic. It's pathetic that PlayStation fanboys have to resort to Photoshop pics. You got a Photoshop to lie on Xbox. It's just like, wow. Get a W for the PS5's overhyped, undelivered lie of an SSD. Did you seriously edit the PS5 to be faster? Were you worded like that? It's just sad. Bro, give me a whiff whatever paint thinner you've been sniffing. Look at the Photoshop. It's not even like fully finished. It's just like, jeez. You can only see that by zooming in. So yeah, this dude is just all the way around terrible. I didn't know people were still capping for 2 seconds. Wow, 2 whole seconds. Pathetic kid. Your belongings, sir, as he hands him the clown outfit. These Sony fanboys are so pathetic. They are now spending more time photoshopping fake pictures to make Xbox look worse than just play games. Yeah, why are they just not playing games on their console of choice? Why are they taking time out their day to make fake pictures? Like, it's like, why? What a moron. As he says another L for Xbox, he's secretly crying on the inside with that PlayStation cap on. Capping about a near inextinguishable difference, you are so salty. Yeah, because the average person wouldn't even care. Like, you're playing a game, as you're playing a game, you're just dying or whatever throughout the game. Who is actually going to care about a few seconds? Like, who really cares? But it bothered this guy so much that he had to spread false information out there. Like, it's just getting, the fanboy wars is getting way too ridiculous. I agree. Another fraud. I'm not sure if this is just hilarious or pathetic, or maybe both. Liar. Apparently, this is what this came from. This El Ananista Debis channel, which has a pretty big following. Okay, probably do comparisons over there. What is this?
You're lying.
Okay. Even the Potato Series S is faster than the Crap Station 5 LMFAO. How pathetic can this worthless console be? And this looks to be like a penguin with a clown outfit. Go ahead and buy it, you goofy ass. What a fraud. I'm kind of curious. Did the post get any likes? So 155 people either liked this, maybe they were fooled or whatever, but I was like, this should be like, I don't know. It's just pathetic. The funniest part here is that the PS5 is still in load screen. They can't enjoy games unless it's their version is the best. Fakes are included if it's on the pony side. A bad Photoshop. Photoshopping the PS5 load time to be faster for the sake of console gangbanging. This is the kind of stuff that has no place in this community. And the saddest part is most people that are new to this community might believe it. It's so serious that you lie in Photoshop. Yeah, it's just like, wow. Never my entire existence where I think, hey, let me Photoshop to make the other system look better, bro. This is a new level right here. Jeez. PlayStation fanboys photoshopping PS5 load times to defend Sony SSD lie. Someone even photoshopped the PS5 result facepalm. If I want to Photoshop, choose some other number not the same as the PC version. Nice job, copy and paste job, bozo. As this clown says, another L for Xbox. Okay. They gotta have their win, and apparently every second counts. Facepalm. These fanboys hyped up over a few seconds of load times are just straight up clowns. This kind of stuff makes me just laugh so hard. Another L for the crap box. This is another Sony fanboy. So Sony fanboys are believing this BS. This made up lie from this guy. Well, like I said before, if you're actually playing the game and you only got a PS5, who freaking cares? But Apparently, it matters to these guys so much that they will literally make false photoshops and spread misinformation on the internet just to get a so-called win over Xbox over something trivial as a few seconds of loading time. It's just pathetic. But I'm gonna include it right here. Just want to let you guys know the levels that these Sony fanboys would go to. Just new levels of pathetic each and every day at this point. But definitely want to see your thoughts down below. Leave a like this video. And as always, thanks for watching, and peace.